So Personality Plus is probably the first book when I started my business that they recommended to us. And I think if you can understand who you are, then you can understand other people. And it comes back and is also linked into what Rad Miller said, everything, if you can just focus on yourself and changing yourself and learning about yourself, then you're going to shine a light from yourself out. And being a model to other people, just by you being your best, will inspire and encourage other people to do the same thing. But whether they do or whether they don't, it's none of your business, right? So, understanding yourself is number one. Anyone in relationship with anyone? Anyone have children? Yeah, absolutely. So if we can learn about ourselves and who we are and how we work, and then if we can learn about the people close to us, then we're going to get along in the world and in life a lot better. I think also in your work situation, in your school situation, in your business situation, if you can learn about people, then you're going to have a much easier journey in all of those things. And one of the things I remember from the book, and if we've got time, I'll read it out, but the author, when she learnt what she was, and then she learnt what her husband was, she went, oh my God, he's not doing that just to annoy me. It's just who he is, right? Now, using Rad Miller stuff, then you can choose to let that annoy you or not, but it does help if you understand it's actually the personality the person's born with, that they can't actually help how they react in some things unless they've got awareness about it. So remember, you're only going to try and change yourself, but understanding others will come when you understand who they are. So in business and in work and in organisations, if you own a business or you're a manager or anything like that, it can actually help you recruit the right kind of people and into the right positions in your business. And you know, if you want to have someone who's managing or organising an office, you're going to get a different personality than someone who you want to speak on stage. All right, so you'll see that in a second, and it's going to affect every aspect of your life. So this is just a bit of an overview, and I love the Winnie the Pooh thing because we all know those characters, and it's really, really straight away explains the different personality types. So there's 4 personality types, and you can see the top 2 are extrovert, optimistic and outspoken. The bottom 2 are introverted, pessimistic or softly spoken. The ones on the left side are relationship oriented, and the ones on the right side are task oriented. And they've got funny names, and there's lots of different ways to have your personality worked out. There's a Myers-Briggs, there's about 10 different types, but we use this one, and I just find that it's very user-friendly. But don't label yourself and get stuck in a personality type, because most of us have got a bit of each of them, but we're strongly 1 or 2 of the particular personality, and we could work on some of the others, but we'd have to be pretty deliberate. 2 of them usually come naturally to us. And there is a little twist on all of that, is that if you've come from a childhood where there's been some damage, you could actually have a mask of your personality. So for example, my husband Dave comes from alcoholic parents, and so he was naturally one personality, but because of the danger involved in being that personality at home, he learned to be a different personality and mask what was his natural. And now that he's with me, that natural personality seems to be shining right out there. So the popular sanguine, Tigger, fun, creative, enthusiastic. There's the good side and the bad side, the strengths and the weaknesses in all the different personalities, and you can see that here. The powerful choleric is the doer, and that's Rabbit. Does everyone remember Rabbit? Get those vegetables happening, do, gotta be busy, gotta be on a time frame. Do you remember that in the story? Then you've got Winnie the Pooh, my absolute favourite. Everyone likes him, right? Why? Because he's funny and he's gentle and he's peaceful and, right? But he does like to put things off. Even though he does like a bit of honey, but he'd put everything off if he could. So you can see, can everyone read those things there? And then we've got Eeyore. He's a deep thinker, but he's moody and he's a bit of a hypochondriac. He's always losing his tail, but we call them the perfect melancholy.